Alright, the game has started. So, once everybody finally connects, because it looks like everybody's disconnected, first band Soraka. Interesting. I do remember correctly, they did have a Soraka Lucian bottom lane that went kind of crazy. Lee Sin, I also remember with some pretty wild plays. Nautilus also, Corki as well. The Xerath band, I do not remember them playing it, so it must have been a separate game. But the Katarina, that is a snowball waiting to happen. So I guess if they got somebody especially good at it, it was a good band. Meanwhile, Zio first picking the Jarvan. Now, I guess we won't shouldn't be able to really expect the same shenanigans that happened last time, as weak as they say Jarvan's beginning is. But with a Vi even weaker, in my opinion, we'll see. Now, the Janna pick, Janna will be able to make Jarvan's EQ combo not work, while Nami will be able to stop Vi's Q in the same scenario. Ow. Okay, Cat, come on. Not sure if my cat is trying to jimmy tap me or claw my nuts off, but I'm really hoping neither is the case. The Instalock Syndra, that should be interesting. See whether or not they just try to burst the, ooh, the Malphite pick. I am a huge fan of Malphite in general. So, looking forward to really big things from this Malphite. And the Malphite gets locked in while the Lucian is hovered over. Decides to go with a Graves. Now, I don't know how I feel about that, knowing that Graves is such short distance that you can't really siege as well against them. The Rammus pick ends up coming out, though, so we'll see. I thought the Jarvan was top lane, but is this one of those, oh, I play random top laners again? We'll see. Don't really like the Rammus versus Malphite. Malphite does do primarily magic damage. He can auto attack, but I mean. Now, I definitely don't agree with the Master Yi. Not one bit. But we'll see what he ends up locking in. Looks like he will lock in the Master Yi. Interesting choice against someone who has a natural auto attack slow. And they have a lot of CC to just completely burst the Yi. And the Orianna pick comes out. Will they try to do the double buff steal that they did last game? We will see. But I don't know. I don't think Purple Team was actually Purple Team was already done. So I'm assuming that they're going to be able to watch this game unfold or watch that last game unfold. So they should be able to expect the same shenanigans. Just to make sure it doesn't happen to them again. So looking at the team fights, it looks like Purple Team is going for a hard engage with either the ball on Vi or the ball on Malphite, giving them two potential options to be able to try and get a wombo combo off. Probably going to rely on Malphite though. Malphite's probably, remembering the last game I saw him play, probably going to go for the wombo combo and get super tanky at the same time. Meanwhile, blue team doesn't really have much engage. They have more pick potential than anything. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all going to be dependent on the team play. I mean, let's look at the last game. I mean, these bunch of misfits were able to band together, completely destroy a regularly practicing fives team. Who would have thought? Biggest upset so far tonight. You know, let's look at this Malphite's past games real quick. No, he's Diamond 4. Played Malphite the last 3 games. In all 3 games, it looks like he's had a positive influence. So, I mean, looks like if they're going to leave him open, he's going to take him. Which, I mean, can you really blame him? If it ain't broke, why fix it? Well, let's see. Who has Graves been playing the last few games? Lucian, where he went 9-4-10. Vayne, 14-6-6. Twitch, 18-3-5. Surprised they didn't ban Twitch. I mean, they did pick Caitlyn, so we shall see. Meanwhile, the Janna has played 2 Soraka games, where one was 0-2-25, the other one was 0-2-21. Janna game was 0-4-18. Beautiful games overall. Oh, and 1 Thresh game, my bad. 1-3-15. And then Akami. Pretty sure he's played quite a few Lee Sin games today. Jarvan seems to be his actual go-to. Oh no. Went Lee Sin, Vi, and Kha'Zix. All 3 games. Pretty good KDAs for what each champion was trying to do. 15, 5, and 14. That should be an interesting experience on his behalf, at least. Then the Orianna match history. Last time we went Orianna, 12, 1, and 20. God bless. All 4 games has gotten monstrous scores. Like, surprised they banned the Xerath instead of the Orianna. Maybe they just feel they can deal with an Orianna a little bit easier than they can deal with the Xerath. We shall see. Looking in game, gonna be Team 5 Skin versus Team 5 Skin. Everybody in this game is playing a champion that they feel comfortable enough on that they are playing playing with a skin. The victorious Janna coming out to show that she's been around for a minute. You know, I'm actually really looking forward to this game. I think this game will be pretty fucking close. But looks like red team will be a little bit slow out on the gates. At least the Orianna will. Orianna still has not moved or bought items. Makes me question whether she's even connected. Red team looking to try to do an early invade. Same thing for blue team. Master Yi getting half of Malphite's health down. Red team going to group up in case they have to go red side. Looks like Master Yi will be backing, so it doesn't look like it will be happening today.
Minions have spawned.
So it looks like there will be no buff seals today, with red team making sure that they guard those buffs. Can't be too particularly upset. Looks like they're trying to ping the Syndra to come help, but he just ain't having it. I mean, at least it'll look like he started a red buff. That's about the only thing I could give him. Meanwhile, Master Yi is on his way top. Looking at CS totals, you know, every lane is, I mean, it just started off. Second wave is just now arriving on the side lanes, but they're all pretty even. You know, Caitlyn really taking advantage of her range, but they got the early 2 pop, so they are now down an exhaust. So Graves and Jenna do have the advantage. We will see whether or not they are able to press it. Looks like the gank comes in onto Orianna. Doesn't look like oh, has to makes the bitch blow her barrier and flash, but it does not look like it's gonna be enough. Master Yi with a beautiful juke of Vi's Q ends up able to get away safely. Looks like blue team has no problem trying to bully the jungler. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Caitlyn is out CSing this Graves. Even after all of the harass she's had to deal with. Just because she has a Nami who can heal both of them right back up. Oh, looks like Graves is going to come to regret. Oh, the heal gets blown on Graves. Oh, exhaust onto Caitlyn. Caitlyn gets the first blood off a beautiful play bottom lane. Even being down in exhaust. Looking at scores right now, blue team is already ahead, 1.2k. You know, Nami should just back because there's not anything she can do. So, I mean, or not Nami, excuse me, Janna. I guess she will try to use her shield in order to make it so Graves can get there before any CS is really lost. Oh, the missed knockup by Jarvan. Gonna be brutal. But overall a good gank because she is super low now. There's really nothing he can do. cat's clawing me. Have mercy. Meanwhile, top lane, Yi used 45 CS to Malphite 17 in a lane that Malphite should really be winning. You know, Master Yi top lane is just so rare that you don't ever really see it. I wonder how many fanboys we're gonna get off this Master Yi top. Looks like they're just trying to prime the graves for when Caitlyn's ult comes up, getting him so low enough that even with a shield, it's not gonna matter. Looking at CS totals, mid lane is currently 7 CS up for blue side. Caitlyn is currently 13 CS up, give or take. The junglers are about even with, if you really count support CS, Janna is 5 ahead. Meanwhile, top lane, Master Yi has practically doubled CS. Looks like there will be a counter gank mid lane. Vi ends up getting the kill, but Cinder was able to get the ult off to take out the Vi. Or excuse me, the Orianna. Looks like Malphite was looking to get squirrely, being he understands that like he's not winning top lane by any means of the word. Ends up coming just to burn his teleport. The flash AA for so the Janna is able to clearly, or excuse me, Jarvan is able to clearly show by means of force that he is the ruling jungler here, not the other way around. Meanwhile, Nami ends up coming, really ends up making them regret trying to go after her AD carry. Here comes the ult. Heal was not enough to save him. Caitlyn with a BF sword already. Graves with only a pickaxe. "10 minutes in, already 2k down." Looks like Master Yi is going to be going for his constant pressure top, not giving his Malphite any breathing room whatsoever.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
First tower goes down yet again on top lane. Looks like Jarvan is coming to take advantage of the fact that Malphite has not only no wards, but no way out, really. You know, using that ult before you could see the EQ ult combo, really bad idea. Getting lots of basic, and now Master Yi is coming to get a piece of the pie, so Malphite ends up falling to the Master Yi. The ult from the Jarvan just to secure the dunk status.
Red team has slain the dragon.
You know, red team trying to get the dragon just to, you know, try at least. You know, really bad positioning by Graves. Ends up getting Caitlyn yet another kill. So Jarvan decides, you know what? I got red buff. Let me go in on this. Its score is currently 8-1. Oh, the outplays by this Caitlyn. God bless. That was a beautiful flash Q by Caitlyn. There was not a damn thing that Vi could do. Already calling a good game with a score like 9-1. Just look at the level difference. Caitlyn's 8 to Graves' what? 6? 7, excuse me. Malphite calling out the BM even after Caitlyn apologized. Oh, the wombo combo onto Syndra. It will not be enough, it seems. Malphite has his CS doubled by Master Yi. It just doesn't look like it's going to be a good day if the score wasn't enough to tell you that. For anyone on red team. The second or third turret going down, and it's going to be Master Yi's taking it. You know, they got 3 top, and nobody's willing to go in on this Master Yi. Oh, Jarvan trying to get squirrely. Oh, realizes the error of his ways. Ends up walking away. You know, they waited just too long. Both teams pinging to initiate. It's really going to be dependent on who can get... Oh, the beautiful flash ult. Wow, Orianna ult. Beautiful wombo combo. Caitlyn ends up getting the kill. Or, excuse me, Graves gets the kill, but Caitlyn cleans up the Vi. Meanwhile, Caitlyn just constantly kiting. No fucks given. Jarvan ends up securing the kill on Janna, just barely, while Master Yi tries to run away, and does so successfully. Meanwhile, Malphite's ult is about 10 seconds from coming up, so I mean, if he would just stop jumping on shit, he would have easily been able to come into town and go and party a little bit, but it is not meant to be. Yet another tower falls to the Yi push. This looks like it will be a 10-minute or 20-minute surrender. Like, red team got the initiate that they wanted, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. You know, this red team, if I remember correctly, was the team that I had stated that if they had gone against a competent opponent, the games that they tried to play, pulling out Bronze 5 tactics, was not going to fly. And this is the exact game that proves that point. Like, 3 more deaths, and they will have a death per minute for their whole team. Currently, blue team is ahead. 7K gold. Honestly, it looks like blue team is just trying to put enough pressure that they just don't know what to do to give them an even smaller chance. You know, as they take as many of their farms as they can. Blue team trying to take as many jungle creeps, shoving the lanes, making it so they have to fight for every ward, every minion, when they just don't have the strength to do so. Vi trying to at least take the big wave, just doesn't have the right amount of damage. Does not end up working out. Looks like Orianna will go down to the Nami wave because she wrote it regretfully. Vi and Malphite securing the kill onto Syndra was not a good day to be the power-seeking individual she is. You know, highly surprised by the Master Yi running away, but I guess they could probably see the Malphite or something. But they're putting so much pressure all over when knowing that Purple Team is a team-confined comp, even though that's not stopped them from getting destroyed in team fights. You know, Red Team was able to get the Master Yi without any sacrificial lands, but Blue Team is denying every buff, as much farm as possible, as much vision as possible. Like, they got 2 offensive pinks, and if they find a blue ward, they delete that shit with prejudice. Meanwhile, they get another, or they get their first dragon, excuse me, because Red Team was capable of getting a dragon not that long ago. Now the gold lead is around 10k, so it looks like Red Team is slowly trying to inch back, but I think it's too late for that. Looking at farm totals, mid lane is pretty dead even short of the kills, while top lane is even on kills and whatnot, but has a lower, or Yi just has literally double Malphite CS, and nothing he can do about that. Looks like after getting a double stun, they end up going in, but the Malphite wombo combo just is too much for the blue team. They end up losing their support. Now, Malphite ends up getting the Syndra, not before dying as well. Orianna cleaning up the Caitlyn. Caitlyn's first death, 5-1 and 3 now. Looks like they will be getting their first tower with just Master Yi and Jarvan up. But I mean, what can you do?
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Is this going to be the comeback of the century? You know, it looks like Red Team is smart. Like, they take just enough and don't get greedy with every fight that they won, which has been not only one so far. Don't get me wrong. They are 5 towers down. That is the first tower they have taken all game. Blue team starting to clear and get ready for Baron, excuse me. No, never mind. They decided, you know what, I'm gonna do it, and there's not a damn thing they're gonna do about it. Meanwhile, Orianna slowly moving her way over. Syndra, like, get the fuck away. Between the after a double ult combination, Caitlyn and Syndra, Orianna does get turned off. Beautiful 3-man stun by Syndra. Blue team still able to secure the Baron Nashor. Vi ends up dying to Yi. Syndra, Jarvan shutting the page on Graves' vendetta, while Master Yi is chasing with Ghost, deciding, you know what, get that sweet little booty over here Jenna, I got red buff. You will die.
Aced.
And that is an ace. Looks like they should get 1 to 2 towers off of that. Master Yi trying to push to make sure it ends up being 2.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
You know, everybody but Janna is up right now, so we will see. They do have Baron, so they can shove. But Orianna is... I don't know if she has enough farm to be able to anti-siege, but she is going to try. You know, I want to know what's going through Red Team's mind. You know, a second ago, it was what, 18-3? Now it's 20-7? You know, they're slowly coming back in this, and this is at the point where, as Red Team, you start thinking, is there hope? We shall see. Master Yi going with the split push mechanics. But his team is not recognizing that he needs some pressure mid, otherwise he will be collapsed on. Looks like Dragon will be coming up in a minute, so blue team is trying to defend or to set up for that. While trying to steal blue buff, they did ping it the moment it came up. Looks like they will not. You know, blue team's wards having just been cleared out and them immediately going back in, seeing where they place those wards, and removing them from the equation as they take... oh no, they completely ignore the blue buff. Looks like they will be going for a top and bottom split push, just because the distance is that much greater. They end up backing off bottom and getting Dragon for that though.
Blue team slain the dragon.
Making their gold lead now 15k. You know, the Baron is borderline about to wear off, so it really depends on what they plan on trying to do. They end up being able to get out of Malphite's ult, but Malphite is super tanky right now. Caitlyn securing the kill on Vi and Malphite after that double dive. Triple kill goes to to Caitlyn. Mashi cleaning up a double kill. This is an ace. This will, and Nami ends up dying due to tower reasons, so it looks like they will be getting an inhibitor, if not ending the game. With the surrender, first place of the tournament ends up going to the just national upset team. Congratulations, guys. You got first place. Now this will conclude my stream. Thank you for those who tuned in. You guys have a great night.